Just give me a second. Okay, we're live. We're live. I think I've got everything sorted. Puppy, why'd you turn that around? It goes that way. Silly dog. Alright. Almost got everything sorted. Alright. Okay. There we go. Session's been running for 7 minutes. Jesus. Okay. Alright, let's bring up the game. Elite! We have been... What are you... God damn it, dog. What are you doing? There you go. You want under, huh? My dog is keeping me busy. There you go. How's that? Kinda right, kinda not. You can get further under if you want, puppy. I don't really mind as long as you just calm down. Jesus. Okay. Alright, what are we doing? Bringing up the game. Animals. They have no sense of timing. Except for the funny ones I see on home videos. Stuff online. When we get off the blanket, she'll have a bit more room to cuddle one panda. Okay. Play Elite Dangerous. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Alright. While it's loading up, I'll have a drink. Just straight up water this morning. So I've been a little bit dehydrated. Right. Alright, game is kicking up. Let's make sure we go right on the stream. And we are kicking stuff off. I'm gonna have to go drag Dad through this conflict zone community goal at some point as well. I think he's gonna have to do some engineering first though. Or he will probably get blown up. Private group session. Where are we? Somewhere over. Ah. What last? Oh, that's right. The last was working on the asteroid base, the ice asteroid base. It's up at about 50%. I haven't done anything on it since I've been playing on my other account, finishing off Coriolis, the climate system, which I did like 2 days ago. New assignments added. Okay. Oh, we're on our carrier. Nice. Oh, that's right. We were like looking at the Mandalay and helping Ed figure out why his one didn't have the jump range it should have had. And the answer was that the Mandalay seems purposely built to have a pre-engineered FCO friendship drive in it. And you get like 6 to 9 extra light years of jump range if you do. Alright. So I guess it's just jump down and take part in this war. Who do I sign up with? Yeah, I'll worry about that once I'm down there. Carrier management. Look at that. Still over 900 million in the carrier balance. It's nice. Alright. Navigation, open galaxy map. 470 tons of tritium, that should be enough for whatever we need to do. It's down here. Beta free Tucani. I'm guessing that the whole system was filled up with carriers, so let's try to jump somewhere else. This sounds like a crazy dog, which is fitting this morning. No free slots. I wish instead of dropping me back out here, or error message that's easy to miss, and losing where I was set, it just left me in the navigation screen and said no free slots. What about Zila? Alright, free slots. Jumping in 15 minutes. Well, I guess once we get there, we are going to take the Python. Why is everything knocking this camera around? Every fucking animal, I swear it, man, just wants to fucking knock the camera. Alright. Well, it looks like we've got 15 minutes to hang out and look at my Python. Oh, this thing. It's a subtle paint job we put on this, but a nice one. Oh, it's a sleek looking ship. I dad brought himself one as well, but we'll see how well he's outfitted it when I get a chance. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. All right. Hello, Commander on board. Ship's owner. No one ever seems to give me any sort of respect when I'm in this game. Reading on the tablet, I can respect it. It doesn't look comfortable. There's plenty of seats around. These two look like they might be on a date. Yeah. I mean, I respect it, dating at his age. Do we not have quarters for people to go and sleep in? Put. Ow. Put. No. Back off. Ouch. Cat has claws and she likes to play with them. Hey, Commander. Look, there's dreads on a white dude. If this was Twitter, they'd be yelling racism, cultural appropriation. Alright, what do we got? You're just watching this chick sleep. You're a stalker. You're just kind of sitting here watching this other chick sleep. You don't have a tablet, you're not doing anything, you're just staring like a psychopath. There's a tablet over here. At least pretend to read it. Maybe she's lost in her own head. The space madness. I'm seen into the soul of the black, and it has stared back at me. How long have we got till jump? 10 minutes. Yikes.
Looking for something, Commander?
Yes, I'd like a beer. It's a bar. You don't sell beer.
Selling, or both.
Some items to sell.
I can handle it.
Why? Can you? I haven't seen any sort of selling thing. Hmm. 10 minutes. Hello. I'd like to sell you my own genetic data. I'd like a clone. And cold storage that I can transfer my consciousness to if I die. I'll live forever. Isn't there like a, there's something you can do in Dungeons and Dragons like that, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's like a spell where you can create a clone body, you put it in storage, somewhere safe, it's in stasis, and if you die, your consciousness just transfers to it. Oh, these take forever. What's up here? Is there anyone on this lab seat over here? Well, I mean, he's just on his tablet and she's been bored to sleep. That is a pretty accurate representation of today's dating scene. One person on the ship with a gun and a battle suit. I respect it. Ah, do not stare directly at the sun. My eyes. My eyes. As someone who designs reports for a living, I have no idea what this is supposed to show. This is terrible. This is way too cluttered. What is all this supposed to be? See this? This is super clear. This is a super clear graphic. We're at phase 1, 7 minutes to go. Lockdown protocol is active. Carrier jump is initiated. Privacy oriented activity feed of the galaxy. This is a little bit better because at least it's clear that it's about the actual ship. Even though I still don't know what's going on it. I feel like with all the landing bays out there and the elevator there, somehow gets you to all the way back over there. The elevator must actually like take you along the ship, all the way along there, and then up slightly. Not really an elevator, is it? It's more of a... I suppose there is no up and down in space, so we could be looking down the ship. But it's still weird. I think the way it was laid out would be more like one of those like capsule things you see sometimes in movies where you just walk into it and it just slides off to the side. Instead of looking like it's designed to go up like a normal elevator. Ooh, escape pods. Oh, you can interact with the escape pods? I did not know you had escape pods you could interact with. Maybe. It will depend on whether or not they put us in the same instance, though. I don't think you're the eagle over there. I mean, potentially. So I think it's an eagle of some sort. Wing might help with that. That is true. It's been a little while since I had to join one on foot. Is it escape? No. Oh. Shift. What the hell was it to bring up the... What the hell was it to bring up the menu thing? Join the wing. Q, thank you. Probably up here, right? Comms. Accept team invite. Done. Carrier services has been temporarily disabled. It'll teleport me to the seat. Boom, boom, boom. Go to where my carrier is jumping? Yeah, okay. It was Zealous or somewhere close to where the community goal is. The one that starts with Z. Should be able to bring it up here, I guess. There we go. Zearla. Is this dude watching some sort of like TV show on his monitors? What are these images of? Got a swirly galaxy in the background. I don't know how that's relevant. Now we're in phase 3. Powering friendship drive. I feel like this means that the ship can jump a hell of a lot sooner. It's just giving time for people to do stuff. If phase 3 is powering the friendship drive, it doesn't need 15 minutes to power up. It needs like a minute. Then, you know, that whole 15 minutes is just a warning for people that are docked to get the hell off if they don't want to go for on a trip. And probably enough time for crews to get to stations and do bits and pieces, I guess. Which is fair enough. We summoned the lightning. If you be so worthy, hold this fleet carrier and wield the power of 4. It was a bit of a it's a bit of a plot hole there, slightly, in the MCU. But they're like, if you will hold this hammer, you wield the power of Thor. And we see multiple times people like, you know, Captain America and whatever her name was, love interest, played by Natalie Portman. Oh, wait in the cockpit. Sorry, I forgot. Wield that hammer and literally have the power of Thor, including super strength and lightning. Be able to produce lightning. Alright. I'm right up against the window. Ah! Hi, Ed.
Oh, that's funny.
It almost feels like I can hop onto your ship.
Yeah.
That is cool. I do like that. Alright. Community goal. Which side did we want to sign up for?
Don't know.
I don't think the lady from the Empire, though, it's the Empress, isn't it? It's not the person we're signed up with.
Okay, apparently when you are in the elevator, you are actually sideways. Like you are looking towards the right side of the carrier.
Ah, okay. I was...
And yeah, I literally saw you teleport to the hangar.
Yeah. Well, it just feels weird because, like, compared to where the hangars are, like, it feels like
Yeah.
the bridge is sort of either that way or that way, depending on which way around I am in this hangar, right?
You are looking the correct way now. A
Now,
little more to the right, but yes.
yeah. Yes, that's where the bridge is, right? The elevator seems like it's designed to go up. Like I would expect, but it really needs to be going along that way and then up. So I don't expect it to be more like one of those little like glass capsules with inside a big tube or something that you hop into. It would make more sense, more design sense. But I don't know. That's fine. I guess even though design fleet carriers, I didn't expect anyone to sit there and give it that much thought. But what else am I supposed to do while I'm waiting 15 minutes for the fleet carrier to jump?
Exactly.
Alright. Been a while since I've flown this ship.
Oh, come on, carrier, don't shoot me.
What did you do?
Well, I opened fire on you, but didn't think your carrier would straight up kill me.
You opened fire on me but didn't think my carrier would straight up kill me. Alright.
Oh, I mean, we are in wing, so why?
Do I have crimes? Report crimes? Let's see. Trying to... Yeah, report crimes against me is on.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. I can blame it on you.
Well, I mean, if you hadn't shot at me, you would have been fine.
Irrelevant.
Well, let's say the blame is 50-50.
Okay.
So it's weird how I have no control over my fleet carrier. Like, hey, this person shot at you. Do you want us to just blow them up? No, it's fine. You know.
No.
They're just like, no, we blow you up by default. I guess whoever's in charge of the guns, the fleet carrier, doesn't get that much opportunity to blow people up, so they're like, woo!
Probably not. Yeah.
Like, he was ramming our bridge as well. You know, like, we did give him a few opportunities. Alright. Over we go. Do we want to sign up with the Imperial Lady, or do we want to sign up with the Pirate Lord?
Sign up to for whoever. I'll follow.
Alright, let me just check. I don't think the person we're signed up to in Power Play is the same person as the... Yeah, so we're signed...
Oh, we are signed up to the princess. This is her mother. Or aunt, is it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know, with Royal, she probably won't mind if we oppose her mother. And I'm pretty sure the Pirate Lord's losing, right? So it'd be much easier to get to the top 75%.
Don't know, actually.
It was when I checked last night. So is he the Micton? Yeah, Kumo Council. Alright. We'll sign up for Monkey D. Luffy, the king of the pirates. What did you think of the rewards for this? I wasn't that impressive,
I am
really.
a little surprised that a Seeker missile will have the effect to interrupt FSD. That's usually was not possible. And probably frowned upon, but sure.
Oh, is that not one of the ones you can put on a Seeker missile? I didn't realize that. That makes things interesting.
Only on the dumbfire missile was able to put that engineering on, not the Seeker missile or the backgrounds.
That is interesting. Okay, so that makes
Which,
it...
you know, made it possible to escape the gang, because the pirate, or well, the aggressor would have to hit you first with the missile, but now they don't even have to aim.
They still have to get through your shields, I imagine, though. So...
I mean, the gangers usually have fairly strong ships. And they get 30 seconds to shoot at you, so, you know, that's plenty of time to kill even my ship. As in, my current ship. In the Honda.
Oh, it's interesting.
Especially with PvP builds, you know.
Yeah.
The PvE builds probably not, but, you know.
That is interesting, then. Because I didn't realize it wasn't an option on a Seeker. So I was like, so you're getting like high capacity and then like the experimental effect. And I was like, it's sturdy. I was like, sturdy's like not that great. But if you can't normally get them on Seeker missiles, it does make it a more interesting reward.
Yeah.
You can get them on something else though, can't you? Like railguns or something. I think cool.
No, that's the dumbfire missile is the only one, as far as I know, anyway.
Maybe it's the one that interferes with their thrusters, not their friendship drive.
Yes, the thrusters throttle or whatever the effect is. Yes, that can be put even on the backgrounds.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
It's just the FSD interrupt that wasn't possible on any missiles that will follow the target ship.
Well, I guess they're playing into the...
now, I guess.
I guess they're playing into the whole pirate theme.
Guess so.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. How does a pirate king have his own, like, giant mega ship?
I mean, if you've been pirating for literal decades and not have money, then just walk off the bridge. At that point.
Walk the plank, fall into space.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright. Well, mission board. Here he goes. Yeah, see, he's only got 516 contributors signed up. He did 2,700.
6.2 billion, and the Arisa has 44 billion. So yeah.
Yeah. It's much easier to get top 75% on this one, I think.
Deal I need is, I guess. Technically, it might be easier to get to 75 on the other one because a lot more people will sign up to do just the one combat bond. But that doesn't matter.
Well, that is true, I guess. But I don't think it would matter which side you're signing up for if you're just doing the one combat bond.
So what do we want to do? Low, medium, high?
That's a good question. Medium?
Medium it is. Going to the one that is like 70 light seconds closer.
That does make sense. All right. FYI, I did want to try those levels you sent on Portal 2. So.
Okay, cool.
So which one are we going to? Medium complex zone. Is in this one?
The one that is
closest.
3,298 light seconds away.
Yeah, this one. I'm going to assume that these are the only people in conflict zone at the moment. Like, the only people fighting the system. Oh, well.
Oh, actually no, this is the wrong conflict zone.
Really?
I almost did not check that. Wait, they are all saying the same thing, but...
Maybe the conflict is happening on different systems. This is just where we head in.
That would be confusing.
You'd think so.
What does the community goal say?
How did you tell who was in the conflict zone?
When you have the conflict zone selected, it should say on top right. Well, it doesn't say for you for some reason, but when I have it selected, it tells me that
Okay.
it's between Kumo Council and UB Dominion.
Is he engineer here? The beach. Interesting. Yeah, I genuinely don't know until I drop into one. It's interesting. Maybe there's a setting somewhere I'm missing.
Earn the rewards by redeeming combat bonds from... What the? Okay. I am getting interdicted.
By the Imperial Navy.
The combat bonds from conflict zone at the Mid Clan. What the hell is a Mid Clan?
That's the ship we were at.
Oh, okay.
That's the pirate guy's mega ship. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so yes, it is a fight between the Kumo crew and the other thingy.
So it was the
So we
right.
were heading to the correct one.
So which was the medium conflict zone here? This one.
Now I don't know which one what it was, so pick one. It doesn't matter. Both are the correct one.
All right. Either Como or Kuma or whatever this council is, I think, is the faction that the pirate guy heads up.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
So we are fighting for them.
Yes. We shall fight the imperialists. Ah. We're almost freedom fighters. Except, you know, like, we're just doing it for the money.
Oh, you are heading to the other one? Okay.
Ah, I just picked whichever one
Ah, it
was
doesn't
closest
matter.
to be.
I'll follow.
All right. So have you done much in Elite Dangerous in the last, like, couple of weeks, or not really?
I've tried doing the weekly, missions, power play missions.
Ah, yeah.
And I've done all of them except one because it's tedious.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Like,
I haven't read.
the mission that I skipped basically is the one where you need to scan megaships in acquisition systems. And it's stupidly hard to search for those.
Fair enough. I don't pay much attention to the power play thing half the time anyway.
Or do I? I was just like, I don't know what to do, and yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. I finished the Coriella station. I was working to claim that system on the other account. So, haven't really done much on this account the last little bit. Alright. Always takes forever for this conflict thing to pop up for me. There we go. Fight for this faction. Kuma Council. There we go. Deploying weapons. Imperial Navy. Your days are numbered. Oh, you're gonna chaff on me. I think the Imperial Navy gets confused when fighting us due to our high Navy rank.
Possibly.
They're like, why are these guys opening fire on us? Oop. Look at how tough the ships in the conflict zones are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then again, my rank is king, so I get to do whatever the hell I want anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. The king is here and he's trying to kill us. Oh, we just have to let him. He's the king. Oh, I killed one ship. I think you might have helped on that one.
So I have, yes.
That's... Which one are we going after next?
I don't know, I'm going after the spec wing.
Oh,
Spec ops wing.
Big Ops Wing's here already.
Yep.
I'll join in a sec. I opened fire on a
You don't
Imperial
have
Clipper.
to. You don't want to.
Oh, I want to kill the Spec Ops Wing. I like killing the big, like, gung-ho ships. They're like, where's the Spec Ops Wing? And where are we? Just got shredded. Oh damn, I forgot how tough they are.
Yep.
If it was a Hasbro's, this wing would be dead already.
Oh yeah. Several times over.
Alright, he's dead. Head your way. Spec Ops Alpha.
Yeah, his friends are massaging me already.
Yeah. Spec Ops Alpha's way. I'm taking fire from someone else. Alright.
Yeah, Gamma is fighting me.
I like how the Spec Ops people show up and tricked out vultures just to make it, like, you know, trickier on themselves.
Yeah.
They could be flying like a fiddle.
Like the ships are hard to kill as it is. No, they have to bring out the
Whoop.
vulture.
I was just saying, like, you know, like, they could be flying a fully tricked out fiddle ants, but they're like, nope, we want the extra bit of challenge that will take a vulture. Don't get me wrong, vultures are fun to fly, but... And they're easily the top small ship for combat, but... They still don't really hold up against the,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
bit of a... The other Spec Ops is down. Ah. You found the Spec Ops person real fast.
Yeah, well, look, I was looking for the colored lasers. Easy to find.
Ah, good point. Right, the blue one over there.
Oh, that's the wrong one. This one?
There he
This
is.
one.
Yeah. I admire his determination to not give up even though his wingmates are all dead. If you were dead, Ed, and I was at like 30% whole, you can guarantee I'm bugging out. As fast as possible.
Fair enough, you know.
Who we're taking on?
Oh well, the conflict zone is almost over.
That might even do it.
Yep.
Yep. Whee.
Reputation significant decrease. You don't say.
Alright, well, I mean...
Yeah, got a restart. There's nothing else we can do.
Do you want to try a high intensity one?
If you want to, we can, but I would need to restock and recharge shield if we wanted to do that.
Fair enough.
Do we want to do that or not?
Maybe after we hand in at some point.
Okay, so just redo this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so conflict zone, medium intensity. Spin back round on it. Yes. Wait. Must have already had a target. There we go. Right, well. Strange how immediately after we leave, the battle kicks off again.
Yeah. Oh, this is not fair. One versus 5.
But you're under attack.
Well, not yet because I didn't pick sides, but the only ships that are here are the Imperials. Now there is 9 of them.
So you want to wait for a moment?
Well, either that or we just pick and go.
Oh, just pick and go, I guess. How rough could it be? We always run away if we need to. Why are they purple?
Well, because I engaged them.
All of them?
Not all of them.
They were all purple, not red for some reason. Oh, now they're red.
Ah, okay, cool.
Guess I had to shoot one first.
I-
Normally they go red like immediately as soon as you pick a side though. That's what weird.
Enemy Spec Ops already in.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. We got Alpha. And the Python. Not a bad choice for a spec op ship if you're going to be heavily engineered. I respect it. You think like Imperial Spec Ops would be flying like, you know, brand new ships with the whole wing of them and like the new Imperial ship.
Would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Would just like maybe the Delta member in flying a Python Mark II or something. He's like, I haven't had the budget to upgrade. I'm still in last year's model.
No.
What else we
Please,
got?
no.
I'm just doing your trick of looking for the colored lasers. Maybe? Yeah. I found Delta.
Okay, cool.
Just flying the Asp Explorer. That is a weird choice of ship.
Yeah.
You are not Spec Ops. Oh, you got someone. Who have you targeted? This person. Oh, god damn it. Come back here. Come back here, person. Hey there. Gamma. Do they always show up in the same ships, do they?
Sorry?
I thought I saw a blue laser beam. Are the Spec Ops always in the same ships?
Yes. At least I think so.
So it was like in a Python. Oh, there we go. A Vulture.
I think I've seen FDL as well as for the Alpha Wing, but yeah.
I mean, it depends on the intensity of the conflict zone or something.
I don't know what it depends on, but I have seen a FDL as the Spec Ops Wing Alpha.
Imperial Navy Spec Ops, and none of them were flying Imperial Navy ships.
To be fair, there isn't that many.
Just want to see one jump in.
Here is a Imperial ship, if you want one.
I mean,
Imperial Reaper.
Yeah. There's also an Imperial Eagle. Like, there's plenty of Imperial ships flying around the Imperial Navy side. You think their elite forces would be flying Imperial ships, that's all.
Would make sense, wouldn't it?
All the Imperial
But I guess
pilots and
if
the...
they didn't want to build them OP.
The only one that's ridiculously OP would be the new one.
Suppose so.
Yeah, or I mean, if you got one showing up in a fully engineered cutter, that could be a bit of a pain, I guess. But
Especially if it was a shield tank cutter.
uh,
That would be quite literally unkillable.
I think it could be killable. It's just it would. I mean,
Take a whole lot more firepower than just us two. Yes.
you'd have to. Yeah, I was gonna say you'd have to kill a bunch of the other stuff around it, and then have all your forces sort of gang up on it. I guess probably be the last one that goes down. This dude over here is kind of half screwed. Let's go back and fully screwed. Yep. Battle 1. I've run for a fair bit of multi-cannon ammo, to be fair. Alright, should we go back, hand in, restock, and then try a high one?
Okay.
Just to see how quickly I die. Sure to be fine.
I mean, the ships are not much tougher. It's just
A lot more of them.
the fight lasts a lot longer. And depends on what spawns, what event spawns in the conflict zone, I guess.
Maybe we'll get a federal ship, like a imperial, like capital class ship dropping in. That could be fun.
Have you seen one yet?
Yeah, I've seen them, but it's been quite a while.
No, I mean in conflict zone.
Yes, you say. Yep.
Okay. Ah well, I guess I was allied with the UB Dominion. Keyword boss.
Sorry.
Ah, it's fine.
Oh, it's a bright sun. Jesus. Do I have what? Do I have a visor I can pull down on the spaceship? Oh, that is blinding.
Oh, come on. I was almost at the station already. I don't know if Sidewinder is a ship that should have interdicted me, but I guess so.
So what it's like, pull over or else. Either as
Or
helicopter
else
or
what?
else what? Yeah, it's like it's like a bicycle cop trying to pull over a Ferrari.
Yeah.
What happens if I just drive off? This world this ship is orbiting above is very similar to the world I just built the Coriolis above on the other account. Just a black planet covered in red lava.
Yeah, I have a few of those.
Alright. So hand in the combat bonds and see where we're at. Combat bond contacts. Wait, ended it there? Ended it there or do you hand it on the administrator contact? I assume it's the combat bond contact. No, the vouchers, fine. Send yourself in. Yep. Alright.
Well, straight up to 75% with just 2.6 million contribution.
Yeah. It's just the way it goes. Like some people have shown up and done like one low tier one, killed a couple of ships, jumped out, handed in.
Yep.
It's like, you know what, if I'm gonna get missiles that can be used for pirating, because they, stop the enemy getting away, then I probably want enough that they're gonna get past their point defense system.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink and be right back. I will join you after.
Sure. Boom, 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 boom. Conflict zone, high intensity. We enter. Boom, boom. We'll take our time finding there, so there's a chance to catch up when he's back. Off we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, I picked the closest high intensity conflict zone. I was just.
There is only one, so.
That would be the closest then. Yep. And I was just slow flying to give you a chance to come back. Alright. Boost.
Well, I am doing a loop of glory still.
Me too, apparently. But it is a high intensity conflict zone. We do need to you know, loop around and make sure.
Intimidate them, yes.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, all the ships in there will be like they're circling us like vultures circle prey. I wonder if this helps the combat rank. Actually, combat rank almost never moves much. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, you go in and you obliterate a high intensity conflict zone. It's like, yeah, I'm not impressed. No, yeah, conflict rank still dangerous. Combat rank, yeah.
Yeah, welcome to my suffering.
Yeah, it's like,
In this regard.
the Goddamn Pilots Federation. What do I have to blow up in order to become elite?
I mean, technically, Stargoids, they give the highest amount of experience for somewhat obvious reasons.
Have you seen the build Commander Meekin was flying around in on one of his latest videos? Or the new...
I don't think so. Seriously? More people interdicting me?
So what happens when you fly around in a tricked out Anaconda? People want to know what you're up to.
I'm just gonna kill them. I no longer care.
You see, this time they all went red. I think it must have been last time they just... Right? Boy.
I don't know what happened last time, but...
Last time I think it must have just been because you did first. So they red for you and it was just doing the whole... These are hostile for your teammate type logic.
Yeah, but the question is why they all went purple. That's the part that confuses me.
I think they were all purple for me because they were all red for you. I'll see what happens to you when you come in and you sign up. Maybe they'll all be purple. Alright.
Only half of them is purple.
Only half of them.
The other half that you were not fighting were fine.
Hmm.
And as soon as I signed up, you know, half of them turned red and the rest was remained green. I don't know what it was.
Uh. Oh man, my shields are already kinda.
Well, there is an FDL that is Spec Ops.
Oh, I see him. Were they after me, were they?
That I do not know. Yes, they are. All three are onto you. Actually.
That's why my shields are like 15%
Yep.
important.
And now all four are shooting you. I would probably recommend skedaddle.
I can skedaddle. Strong as they are not as fast as I am.
Yeah, you are definitely outpacing them. They are still chasing you.
That's fine.
Yeah, well, they are 2 kilometers from me, you are 15, so yeah. Funny that they are still chasing you. Oh no, now they switch targets on me.
Did
Okay,
they?
you are free to come back.
Alright. Heading back towards you.
Oh no, they are not even fighting me, such disrespect.
They're like, well, that dude just knocked out of here, so let's try this anaconda. I see you, Spec Ops Alpha. I will have my vengeance. For what, I'm not quite sure since I didn't get blown up, but
Details.
still taking fire coming back in. It's annoying. But they switched back to me again.
May have had. Doesn't look like it. I don't see anyone shooting you.
Maybe I'll just
Well,
take
one
it.
person is shooting you, I guess. Spec Ops Beta is shooting you.
Spec Ops better. Right. He's upset that Alpha's been blown up.
Yeah.
Which I mean is... Doesn't that just mean that he gets promoted? Like, shouldn't he be happy about that?
Would make sense, wouldn't it?
He's like, I'm the new Spec Ops Alpha. 20% pay rise. Oop.
50% less lifetime.
Alright, I lost shields, so...
Sorry, I bumped into you.
Oh, I mean, they were pretty low to begin with, but... My ship is not exactly very tough about the shields up, so I'm doing the random thing again.
Yeah, I'm trying to take aggro, but... Okay, well, I killed him, so it's
Yes, yeah. Oof. Doesn't feel like anybody else is after me, so... Let's, 4 pips to systems, see if we can get shields back. Am I taking, like, coercive damage?
Yes, they have bleed through shields damage or engineering on their weapons.
Ah,
That's the colored lasers.
I see.
That's how the engineering on lasers actually looks like. That bleeds through shields.
I'm heading back in. But
Got shields yet?
no, not yet.
That's brave, but sure. You do you.
Well, I need to have my vengeance against the Speckwing, right? Like, shields will be back up shortly. 85% climbing.
Alright, that's that.
Yep.
Where is Delta? The only one we didn't kill yet.
Oh, I see blue lasers coming off.
Yeah, but we have our Spec Ops as well, so...
Oh, your own Spec Ops. I like that. Why were they letting me take all the damage? Like, how do you think we
They
got to be
may
elite?
have killed the Delta because I can't find it. Alright, let's just pick a random target and go then.
Yeah. Well, it does say enemy Spec Op wing 3 out of 4.
Well, that is actually true, but I can't see them, so... And
Well,
if
but-
you find them, point them out, but...
Maybe they ran away like I did. Maybe they are like
Maybe,
60
maybe,
kilometers away,
maybe.
turning around and the shields recharging. Why does it seem
Very
like
possible. Yeah, I cycled through all ships. They are not here.
maybe it just doesn't count them being blown up if we're not the ones who blow them up?
That shouldn't be the case. Then, also what could have happened is that the other ships killed their drives, and they're just drifting into nothingness, out of range of sensors. So you know, that could have happened. The NPCs like to disable your drives.
Yeah.
An anaconda is fighting me. Oh, okay, let's 1v1 then. Challenge accepted. You lost your shields. You sure you want to do this?
Sometimes people are very old, right? Like, wait, that's a green ship though.
Well, why is it fighting me then?
I have no
Oh, why
idea.
was it fighting me?
I have no idea.
Well, it's red for me, so I'm gonna shoot.
Fair enough. Maybe it's just jealous. It's like this other anaconda has more drip
Maybe.
than me, even though it's on the same side. Let's just have a friendly fire accident.
I mean, I'm happy to leave it at 1%. Ah, well, okay. It blew up. Doesn't matter,
Oh.
I guess. That. I stopped shooting when it was like 5%, but I guess others were shooting it as well.
Well, I guess we won.
Well, yes. Just extra credit, you know.
74% hole left.
Yeah, you might want to go repair.
Yes, I don't think I wanna do another high intensity conflict zone without repairing first. I mean, I don't mind doing another one. That was fun, but definitely need to repair. Who knows what damage my modules have taken?
Probably a substantial one. And looping again, because of course.
Well,
Oh,
I
maybe
mean,
not. Right. Oh yeah, I'm looping.
the enemy special forces all spawned in and went, that Python.
Yeah, they went ham on you. Like the three of them straight up targeted you and went ham on you. Like, we don't like the new ship. Kill it. Yesterday.
Python Mark II, this person has too much money. Take them out.
Yeah, ignore the big scary anaconda over there. We're not gonna kill him anyway, so might as well focus the Python Mark II.
I have noticed you were quite right about the volcanism, though. Like all the planets I've seen with heavy volcanic activity always seem really close to a sun. Like it's been amplified by the sun's gravity or whatever.
Yeah, it's usually tidal forces that cause this. So yeah. Gravity, caused by gravity, I mean, which is caused by the proximity to the star. I used to be quite a space buff when I was younger. Some of the knowledge stuck, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. I do like the space stuff. Like,
I had a lot of like encyclopedia at home and pictures and models and yeah, I like it. The other topic we used to be dinosaurs.
yeah, every kid is into dinosaurs at some point, I think.
I guess so.
Yeah. Remember a friend of my dad's had a kid, like it was like, I don't know, about 9 years younger than me, I guess, or something like that. So he was a young kid when I was a teenager last time I saw him. And he was heavily into dinosaurs. Like he could name pretty much every dinosaur. Which was quite impressive at that age. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if he might have been a little bit on like the sort of autism spectrum. Maybe. Sometimes you get that with kids like that, they get that hyper focus on one subject. Alright. How much should I make just from that?
I made 1.5 million.
I made nearly 2 million. I'm guessing probably still top 75%.
Well, I am in top 50, so probably you too.
Oh, look at that.
Since
Wow.
you earn more.
Jesus. That didn't take much.
Well, I mean, it's been what, 1.5 days. Give it some time.
That's true.
Granted, the more people join with just one combat bond contribution, the higher you are going to be, or well, we are going to be, I guess.
That is true. Do you want to keep going at this, or do you want to jump off and do something else?
I can do maybe like 2 more, and then I'll probably go to bed because it's past midnight already for me.
Fair enough.
The time difference between us during summertime is killing me.
Yeah.
Oh, not killing me, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's not favorable to play for 4 hours.
yeah. It's definitely made it harder. Yes. Alright, I guess just do some more combat zone stuff, and then afterwards I'll go back and haul some more stuff on my ice asteroid base I've been largely ignoring.
Sure. Alternatively, you can finish my ground port if you want to.
At some point I might.
It's been sitting there for like 3 months at this point.
That was asteroid base was created about the same time as your ground port.
Yeah.
Alright. High conflict or medium?
You pick, I'll follow.
Let's do high intensity again. That was at least, you know, somewhat nerve-wracking. Probably makes for better content.
Well, hey, maybe we get the team captain.
Team captain?
Yeah, one of the scenarios, as with Spec Ops Wing, there are I think 3 scenarios that can pop up. One is the Spec Ops Wing, the other one is the Mega Ship, and the third one, no, 4 actually. Third one is the team captain. It's just usually like either a cutter or what's the Federation unlock ship?
Corvette.
Corvette. Yeah. Either one of those usually. Then you have to kill him. And the fourth one is like a media wing. They just fly around and record the fight for propaganda. You have to kill them as well.
Kill the media.
Oh, you know.
Uh,
You don't want them spreading propaganda about you, do you?
probably not. What if they're trusted independent reporters, like just trying to report the truth of a situation?
Nope. That's the propaganda if it doesn't favor us.
Still propaganda.
In the true imperial playbook, I guess.
Donald Trump's watching the stream going like, let's recruit that man. Have you seen like the stuff going on in LA and like some of the reporters over there getting like deliberately?
I have seen what is going on, but I haven't keep in touch. Like last I updated was like 2 or 3 days ago when they still were burning the I think Tesla or at least electric vehicles on the street. I don't know what happened after that.
It's definitely been the cops are definitely getting quite trigger happy with the rubber bullets though. Like seeing like, you know, someone deliberately shoot a reporter with rubber bullets. Like it was quite clearly deliberate. Like the deliberately aimed at them and went pump.
I don't know.
There was another one which was a bit thing, like the cops had lined the street off and some lady was just trying to get home. She was like, I live down there, you know, can I not get to my house? And then they just went, all right, shoot her with a rubber bullet. It's like she was just standing there, not armed, not doing anything. It's like, yay, American police officers. They're trigger happy at the best of times. And then they're like, well, this isn't going to kill them, so it should be fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. The
Fair
history
enough.
will speak for itself.
Yeah. Alright. Fight for Kuma Council. Alright, what have I got? Hit whatever's taking fire from something else, I guess. Start with this person. So the different scenarios, are they only in like high intensity conflict zones? I haven't done that many medium intensity ones to be fair, but always seems to be the spec ops. Alright. Oh, capital class ship.
Wait, where did you go? Why are you 7,000 light seconds away from me?
I don't know. It was a high intensity conflict zone. Maybe another one spawned.
Yeah, but... Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. Where are you? Where are you? I'm coming to you, I guess. Or at least I will try. Since you got a capital class signature detected, I want to fight that.
We go to that heat relay there. Might even be
Oh,
a
come
cutter.
on,
There might even be a
seriously?
cutter floating around as well. Did I see a cutter?
Okay. I was trying to get to you faster by engaging the team navlog, and then the planet was in the way.
Oh look, there is a cutter here as well.
So now I will probably be late.
It's alright,
for you.
I've stopped fighting the
Actually, that might be the team captain. You see, the two things spawns. Enemy capital ship and the allied captain.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, that's allied captain, sorry. Never mind.
Protect allied captain. Alright. That means we should have a Corvette in here somewhere, right?
If enemy captain would spawn, then yes, but it's only protect allied captain, so no.
Well, the Corvette, the cutter has lost shields.
What do you mean 12 minutes to fly around this Hush, child. God damn.
Enemy cutter has been vaporized.
Okay, the game hates me tonight.
Probably.
Now I spawned 13 million miles away from you. Well, million meters, I guess, but still. Seriously?
I'm just blowing up random stuff on this federal ship.
Yeah, but like, why is the game not spawning me to you? Like,
I don't know.
I have the conflict zone selected, the game offered me to drop, and then just dropped me 3 million meters away from you. Like, what did I do to the game tonight? Oh, there we go. Finally in the instance, I guess. Where is the capital ship?
Where I
Oh,
am.
there it is. Did you just crash into it?
No, I was strapped along the surface of it, destroying interceptor cannons. Because, you know, I can.
Of course.
I've taken out one of the heat vents.
Yeah, we have to route all of them to make it route away.
I honestly don't know where the others are. So I'll pull out another one.
It should tell you on the when you select the Majesty class and then the last top target, then you should be able to select heat relays.
Yeah, good point. Was a thing to also target candidate rail driver heat relay. Alright. Got a heat relay targeted. Let's see if I can find it. It's around, you see it's around the side somewhere. Oh, it's over there. I'll be the one you're going after.
Possibly.
Alright. Targets. Oops, wrong way. Hit relay. Looks like there's 2 left.
Yep. Just destroyed one, so yes.
Where's the one I'm going after? Over here. The nose of the ship.
Alright, one more. And that's it. Now it's going to jump out.
Like, while the capital class ships are cool and all, right? Like, I feel like I should be in more danger when I'm floating close to one that's hostile to me.
I know, right?
that they've got all this firepower and they don't seem to be able to do anything to me.
Yeah, this was quite heavily screwed up by FDEL, I think. Like, yeah, you have like these big mighty ships and then they don't do any damage. Well, I mean, they do damage, just, you know. They would have to... Why is everything red again? I hate this game.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've almost won. I don't see anything
no.
about our captain. Did our captain get blown up? Or is
No, it jumped away.
okay.
Why did it switch me to the other team? Okay, I'll redrop. Be right back. Well, now you are not even showing as a wing, you're just showing as a random commander. The game is having issues.
I'm glad the thought that you could blow me up didn't cross your mind there.
Well, you were still allied. Like, you were still friendly to me, otherwise I would have. Maybe.
Maybe. It's like the game's decided I'm on the other side now. Too bad for you. Ah.
Well, I mean, you were already winning. Would be quite hard to turn the tide. Maybe. I don't know. And yes, now I got dropped 2.5 million meters away, because of course I did.
Some sort of sync issues with the game, maybe?
I don't know. Okay, fight for Kumo State Council. Okay, correct ships are red. You are now showing as blue, which is awesome.
Yep. And we just, you know, kill them all.
Or as many as possible, but yes.
I don't know. I think they missed, something with those Imperial ships, right? Those capital class ships. Like, you should have to be fast moving to avoid their fire, like strafing runs in and out.
Well, I mean, a ship the size of literal several cities probably isn't going to be doing much of strafing
No, I mean
if it doesn't want
to take out the heat
structural
sinks.
integrity.
Yeah, no, to take out the heat sinks is what I mean. Like, I should just be able to park my ship. Battle 1. Shouldn't just be able to park my ship, like, right there on the nose of the ship and start blowing up random things without moving. Like,
Fair enough.
and not get killed. Like, that's not how that should work.
Yeah, you are probably correct.
Pretty sure that guy's getting away. Alright. That was cool, though. Capital class ship jumping in.
Yep. I think I sent you the videos that I took like a year ago.
Yeah.
With both of the Imperial and the Federation capital class ships being in the same conflict zone. That was quite interesting.
Yeah. Like, General, we meet again. Yes, General. See, I don't know what rank you have to be the, like the person in charge of one of those capital class ships, but...
You and 90% of the player base, but yes.
Honestly, my fleet carrier seems like it has more firepower, to be fair.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
As you saw earlier in our gameplay session, like...
I got destroyed in second.
Yes. It was in the capital class military ship. Wasn't doing anything. Oh. It's just how it is, you know. If you're a pilot and it's like, you know, you're in conflict zone and it's capital class ship, signature detected, you're like, oh, it's just a military like battleship, it's fine. No danger here. And suddenly it turns out to be a fleet carrier and you're like, no, run! It's some civilian person's fleet carrier. We're all doomed. No, something's definitely...
I mean, the capital ships can be dangerous, but you would have to be losing. If they are on the side of the winning, winning party, and you are the opposing one, they can be quite deadly, and they have actually destroyed me in the past. But if the side is not winning, then yeah.
That's interesting.
They are quite friendly, I guess.
Well, they were definitely shooting at me. They just weren't doing a lot of damage. Yeah.
Yep.
I know. Something definitely seems off in the scaling there. Just...
Yep. Okay, so each conflict zone takes about 25 to 30 minutes. Yeah, I can do one more. That's it.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm pretty sure like one more will be probably more than enough to hold us at top 75% or higher even by the time it ends.
Yeah, well, assuming the other commanders manage to get at least tier 1, otherwise we are not getting anything, but yes.
I don't get anything money rewards, but still get the missiles on we.
Sure.
Oh, I see you over there doing loop-the-loops.
No, I'm just flipping so I can engage and leave.
Right. Combat bond. I'm sure the combat bond contact has changed. Oh. Alright. Oh, should we do another high intensity one and see if we can get the team captain, enemy team captain small?
Sure.
Seems like you're over that way somewhere. Oh, where am I going? Away from you. Which one are you headed to?
The high intensity that is like 3000 something away.
The one. Yeah. I do like how quickly this ship slows down out of like super cruise mode.
Yep.
Did you do any more on your Mandalay, or did you just leave it at like 89 light years? Or whatever it was?
Since I was doing the power play in it, I installed collector limpet controller and cargo rack for limpets. But I haven't done any more engineering.
Fair enough.
I'm leaving it at the 89 point whatever it is.
More than usable jump range.
More
Yep.
than usable, yeah. It's like 14 more light years than my DBX, so yes.
Yeah, I think my my Phantom was in the high 50s or something. So it's a significant jump up over that. May have been low 60s or something, but still a good like 30 something light years extra jump range.
Yep.
Alright. High intensity conflict zone. It's kind of weird that the Empress has her own faction that's not just Imperial, like versus Criminal Council versus the Imperials.
Yeah. Would have been much better if it was the Jerome, whatever his name is, versus Arisa, loving it too well.
Yeah, if it was the one we were signed up for, I would have definitely been on that side because, you know, extra 40,000. credits. Would be nice. Alright. Oh, it takes so long to bring that up for some reason. Oh. I'm sorry, person in the S Explorer, but you brought an exploration ship to a war zone. Like, this was a silly choice. Whoop. Hi, Ed.
I win. Copy. Protect allied captain.
Route enemy
And
captain.
route enemy capital ship, so we are not getting enemy captain.
Ah, well.
But there is a cutter, if you want to kill it.
Sure. There was one last time as well.
Yeah, it's just not a captain. It's just, you know, a regular fighter.
And by the time I targeted it, shields are already gone. Cutter pilot, you do not know what you're doing with a cutter if you've lost shields.
Yes. Very much so.
You've taken your ship's one humongous advantage and just flushed it away.
Sorry for getting in your line of fire.
It's fine. What's a little bit of friendly fire amongst friends?
True. Is it running? Oh no, it's blowing up. Okay.
This we're going after the targets. Heat relay. Where is my oh, there it's over there. Suppose I shouldn't, but there's a heat relay right at the end of the ship, isn't there? When I blew up
There is
last time.
several actually at the end of.
Oh.
Allied captain escaped. He got free 50 credit balloons.
Yep. Any more heat relays on the sun? Just the
Yeah,
one.
one like right next to it, pretty much.
Yeah. Goodbye, capital class ship.
Oh, one more.
One more. I don't see one more. There
I
you
do.
get it.
I'm shooting it.
Mm.
And offline. Alright.
Goodbye.
Time to fight the much more dangerous ships.
Yeah.
Half a million, okay. I didn't notice that last time.
Neither did I, actually. It's like 500,000 credit bonus for routing the least dangerous ship in the instance.
I mean, you're not wrong. So, yeah. Really? It got okay. It got shielded right as it was blowing up, basically.
Ship's disintegrating around him. He's like, I've got shields back. Oh, well. Never mind.
Pretty much.
Boom, 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 boom. Someone posted a video about Elite Dangerous the other day. I think it was like Galnet News, maybe, or something. Right. They made the point that there's no need for any more war in Elite Dangerous. Right?
Yeah, well.
Like, there's so many new systems being colonized that every power can expand as much as they want without ever coming into conflict with another power. Unless they choose to.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
It's like, it's the end of war, if that's what we want. It's like, yeah, I don't know that that's what the powers want, though.
Yeah, and there is also that mechanic that when the further the system is from the capital, from the power capital, the less like there is a somewhat like a credit reward for it. Like not the player won't credit, like the entire faction own credit. And the farther the system is from the capital, the less credit it's generating, and the more it costs to keep it.
Interesting.
So yeah, doesn't really work. I get the idea, happens to not work. So it's literally not profitable or even desirable for the powers to expand their territory.
Kind of makes sense. There are other reasons to be in conflict with power anyway, besides from, you know, just territory reasons. If you're, you know, sometimes conflicting ideologies and whatnot.
Or just family feud as with the Imperials, but yes.
Yeah. Or, you know, the dude got drunk and said something about that he didn't like, and, you know, on some public broadcast, and you're like, this is war!
I mean, to be fair, the princess is its own power only because she didn't agree with the Imperial's politics, like slaves and stuff like that. So she literally broke off to not support that. Okay, that's running too fast.
I got away. Alright. Well, that was cool.
Yep.
I don't know why you'd send an Imperial capital class ship in somewhere if you can send a, like a strike team. The strike team is definitely way more dangerous.
Yeah, I think the idea was that the capital ship was supposed to be much more dangerous, but then balancing happened, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It always feels like the capital ships were designed to, like, to be a problem prior to engineering. Maybe.
Yeah, that is true. I think I've read that prior to engineering they actually used to be powerful, but nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. Dad will want to come over and do this probably, so I'm going to have to make sure he gets his Anaconda engineered up to at least some extent.
Would definitely help if you cannot keep him alive.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Shields and shield boosters are probably going to be a priority there. Engineered shields and shield boosters.
Possibly the hull, but yes.
Yeah. I'm also, like, he says he's outfitted it properly, but I haven't had a look at it yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, his definition of properly might not be sufficient enough.
He also brought a Python Mark II, but, like, I don't know what he's done with that.
Nothing sanitary, I hope.
Yeah, I don't know how he's outfitted it or what he's done with it. Like,
Yeah, no, I get what you meant.
The only pinned engineering blueprint he has is long range on the FSD, because he was doing a lot of trading. So I made sure he went and got that and pinned it, so they could.
Better than nothing.
I introduced them to material traders like a week ago. It was like, oh, now I can get past grade 1 on my FSD engineering. I'm like, yes, you can.
And yes, you should.
Yeah. Yeah, he went a little mad with money after the last couple of things. So last I checked, he had 2 Type 9s. Don't know why.
Because why not?
I think he was like, I just couldn't be bothered flying the Type 9 back over to where I was doing stuff, so I just went over there in another ship and brought another Type 9. Oh.
I mean, if he's got the money, why not?
He's got the money for a fleet carrier now, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Did not expect that.
Hey, the semiconductor payout 55 times, right? On the last community goal. He was just sitting there running like that for ages. He's retired.
Well, okay.
He doesn't have to go to work. And his partner's more than happy for him to play video games and be out of her hair a lot of the time. So
Enough.
I think he ran like 200,000 tons of semiconductors.
Okay. Remind me to next time hire him for building a tier 3 station.
Yeah. I was like, I looked back into the game. I was like, how's it going? How much money do you have? And he's like, a bit over 7 billion. And I'm like, what? How? Like, what?
Yeah, with the trading community goals, that's not at all hard.
Yeah. Yeah, the last couple of ones with the platinum and then the semiconductors have been very profitable above and beyond just
Yes, very much so.
just above and beyond just the payout. Yeah, very, very profitable. If you took the time to
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Alright, hydrating.
Right, well, that was fun. Unfortunately, I am finding it hard to keep my eyes open at the moment, so I
Fair
am
enough.
going to have to end it here.
Fair enough. Yeah. I enjoyed that though.
Sorry?
I enjoyed that though, especially the high intensity ones. Like having to run away
Yeah.
from the things when they focused on me and then having the capital class ships jump in. Yeah.
Yeah, these
Nice.
that part, these Spec Ops wings ships are more dangerous than the ATRs or well the system level. And by system, I don't mean a star system. I mean the entire game
Yeah.
level NPCs that are supposed to be like the hardest and most damage dealing ships in the game. And I can survive those shooting me, but I have a hard time surviving the Spec Ops in shooting me. Like, how the make that make sense?
Yeah. Especially if you got like 2 or 3 on you at once, and like your shields just seem to vanish pretty damn quick.
Yeah. Even my shields go down very quickly when they focus when more than one focuses me,
Yeah.
let alone 3.
Does make it
Alright,
interesting
well,
though.
whatever you're going to do, enjoy. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, I said it does make it interesting though. I imagine that that's going to be an interesting surprise for Dad when he tries to fight them. I'm going to laugh as he blows up.
Yeah, make him sell the exploration data, any credits he has, so he doesn't lose that. Yes.
Yeah, he can afford the rebuy now, so it's fine.
Rebuy, yes, but you know, the exploration data it contributes towards the ranks in game.
That's true.
Granted, it's going to be like few million, but still, you know.
Yeah, it does get up. One of my Explorer rank Pathfinder, I've not done much beyond fly around whole systems.
No.
Don't know how high Pathfinder is. I don't think it's that high. One day,
I think it's 2 or 3 ranks below elite. Wait, in exploration?
yeah, exploration.
That I don't know from the top of my head.
Let's have a look. Exploration ranks, elite dangerous. One day I'll go out into the blank, into the back for a couple of days, into the blank, Jesus, and come back an elite explorer.
one day.
One day, yeah.
Oh, I was actually right. It's 2.5 ranks before Elite Pathfinder. Yeah.
I'm towards the end of the Pathfinder thing. I'm nearly Ranger, so like Ranger, Pioneer, then Elite. Yeah.
Interesting. I only need 1.5 billion to get to Elite 4 in Explorer. Interesting.
Total profit required isn't a lot actually. 320 million.
Well, exploration doesn't pay out that much. This doesn't include the exobiology payout, so it can take a while. Like I'm even Elite 3 and I've been to Beagle Point, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's not a lot to get to Elite. Yes, I will agree with that. Yes.
Yep. Well, that was fun.
I'll do another trip to Beagle Point, but now the other way around.
Yeah, and the Mandalay. I'd be like, this was so quick.
Yep. I think the current record to get to Colonia from Sol is like 50 something minutes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It used to be a massive.
It was unsurprisingly it was done in the Mendeley, and the commander was jumping like 300 plus light years at the time.
With the Neutron Star Highway, yeah.
Yes, yes. And he made it in under an hour. Was quite interesting. Alright, anyway, as I said, enjoy whatever we're going to do for the rest of the stream, and have fun. And enjoy your Saturday, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do. Right, have a good sleep. And hopefully see you tomorrow and we can play some more Forest.
Certainly.
And I'll tell you how my solo game was going.
I think you already mentioned that you died like day 4 or 5.
I died day 1.
Oh, okay, well, fair enough.
I was exploring too much and then it got dark and I was too close to the forest and I just got jumped by a whole bunch of stuff.
Fair enough.
Before I found a spot for a base. Eventually I decided to put a base on this big island. Sort of
oh yeah, right.
up the coast, yeah.
You mentioned that.
And you were like, it's gonna be too hard to get wood to that, but just I found a way. I found 2 ways actually.
I'm guessing you build a ship?
I built a houseboat and I put log holders on it.
Yeah.
And I also found that you can send logs down a zip line.
Yep.
So I have a zip line to the island. It was like 7 bits of rope to get the zip line. And so
that actually kind of is one more way. You can build like a base in the racetrack, if you know what I mean. Like it's like a U-shape track, and it runs water in it, and just stuff goes down the way. That's also one way to build a way to get stuff to distance.
Yeah, so I have like 10 water collectors set up on the island or something around that, and I have a full-size log cabin. It's just like there's no easy water collection area around, so I was like, oh, I'll have to go hard on the water collectors for when it rains. And yeah, and then besides from that, I haven't done much else. It took like 89 logs to build the cabin. And then I found out afterwards that if you do a custom build, you can build yourself a cabin on roughly the same size, like half as many logs. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's like, all right, well, I have the cabin now. It's fine. I have a dock that I've tied the houseboat up to.
Yep.
And yeah, they had the zip line. And I found that you can only send... I did find there is a kind of a restriction with the zip line, though. Which is that you can only send so many logs down it before they start bouncing off each other and end up in the water.
Interesting.
I
I
went.
don't know that.
I put like 4 trees worth of logs down the zip line, and then I went down there and like, a bunch of logs like bounced off and were floating in the water around the island. I was like, oh, okay. 2 to 3 trees probably is about the limit, I guess. But, yeah.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright,
See ya tomorrow.
alright. Catch you later. Alright, I guess we go back and work on this. Work on this, asteroid base. Alright. Fleet carrier jump request is successful. I'm guessing Starport services wise that we're probably still in the top 50% for this. Well, I imagine we're going to stay there. Yeah, top 50%. I mean, we're top 50% second hand in, or we've handed in like 2 or 3 times since then. So we should be good for a bit. It's interesting that the second missiles have an experimental effect that you can't get any other way, though. It does make them better. Alright, we need to go and dock with the fleet carrier and jump back over. Whee! The ship is so agile compared to like the big ships. It's quite nice to use in combat. Run as fast as you can. Alright. We're months into colonization and I still do not have my own asteroid base. So we need to go and sort that particular problem out. How many fleet carriers are we going to have? Ooh, look at the ball. Jesus. There we go. It's ridiculous. Boom, 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 boom. Fleet carriers. Alright. Queen's Comedy Club. I'm actually a little bit peckish. So once I'm docked here, it's going to probably be, what, like another 10 minutes before it jumps or so. So I might take a 3-minute break. And go and grab myself a little, like, sandwich or something along those lines. Boom, 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 boom. Whee! Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Then we go to hangar. Okay. Alright, we will just... I'm just going to go and find myself a snack, I think. While we wait for this jump. So... we'll be right back. Alright, back. Just found myself some crackers. That put something in the belly for a little bit. We are. How long have we got till we jump? Not that long, really. Let's go see where we're at with this asteroid base. I kind of feel like I should claim one more system just so this is even. At even 9. Focus location. Why not open the system map? Okay. Candle just was bugged out. Maybe due to our change in. Been working on this base. It's just aluminium, steel, and titanium. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. I don't know what we did in the system. It pains me. It pains me. I think we put a hub down on. Maybe, I don't know. A settlement down here, and then a thing above it. And we put a fucking satellite in orbit above a planet that has 6 ground spots. Ugh. We didn't know what we were doing back here. This system. Alright, this will be finishing off aluminium today. Maybe making a start on one of the others. I really would like to know what's going on with the Panther Clipper and how much space it's going to have and stuff. Building out these systems is getting a little tedious now. Oh, the shake. Alright. Carrier services. We need to switch ships. Shipyard, give me the big boy. Here we go. Imperial cutter. Use the ship. That was a hey, that was a quick transition. That didn't even go up. We were in the Alright. 4 points in engines, 2 in systems. Off we go. And pum pum. Really? I guess we parked a little too close to a star. Alright, let's remove fleet carriers from our little list. Because otherwise, you know. And a shopping we will go. Bum, 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 bum. Trailblazer Dream. The place that stocks everything you need. It's basically the Walmart of space. I'm guessing the Walmart of space is probably like Jameson Memorial, but this is like, what's a giant construction store for space? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. All right, we need aluminium. Give it to us. Give us the aluminium. Let's see what happens to you. My colonies. All right. Boost. At some point, we also need to work on our visual rep. Would like to get me Corvette. Oh my luck, I'll finally get around to doing that, and then I'll be like, announcing the next ship to be released to the Elite Dangerous, the Federal Corvette Mark II, with no rank requirement. And I'll be like, son of a bitch. How many jumps is it? 2 jumps, so it's 3 jumps in total on that. It's not that bad. Alright, fine, whatever. What is it? It's fine. We could turn off that warning alarm by just venting all our heat into space. Now, I don't recommend venting all your heat into space if you're a person, because that is bad for your health. But if you're a spaceship, it's fine. Alright. Orbital construction, Huey Horizons. Give it a little bit of loss. Right. That should be good. That should be good on the approach. Almost every system we got can have at least one asteroid base, I'm pretty sure. Eventually we'll build a string of asteroid bases for all our systems. And we can jump from asteroid to asteroid. The only real problem is asteroid bases all default to extraction, which is not a particularly useful economy type in terms of future colonization efforts, right? It is a particularly useful economy type if you're got somewhere that has big nice requests to go and get like gold or whatnot. You just drop in and buy them, take them back, sell them, make a profit. We came in on the wrong side of the asteroid belt, but that's alright. Me being under the weather lately is still thing. We've got an ad break about the kickoff, but we're not doing anything. We're just handing in, so we'll let it run. I really need to get that so it's coming up on the channel as a message, and then I have better visibility of it. This place is gonna look cool when it's done. This is a huge ice rink. All right. Oh, Chris docking, mute, and have another cracker. All right, 1 out of like 50 loads handed in. It's probably going to take a little while to build this. Right, like just the way it goes. We did jump up to 52% though, which is nice. From 50 to 52 in one load. No, not that one. That's fun. Maybe we can get the jump off before we get mess locked. Maybe. If not, we'll end up flying through it and jumping. It's fine. Haha! So close, damn it. Alright. There we go. If you were watching, welcome back from the ad break. We've handed in, we have left the thing, and we're heading back to the colonization mega ship to pick up more aluminium. The metal of the gods. Alright, there we go. That was kind of annoying. We have successfully escaped the system. Escape from Alcatraz. Three jumps either way, no matter whether we've got a full load or not. Interesting. Ooh, I can feel my headache I've had the last couple of days starting to come back. That's annoying. Definitely need to do something about that. Right. Jump in heatsink. Or extra quick escape from a star. Alrighty then. Trouble. Boom, boom, boom. More aluminium. Blah. Alright. You know what? No one's really watching me at the moment, and my head is starting to ache a little, so it might be hard for me to be entertaining for too much longer. So maybe I should consider raiding out an ending stream. And then I can do this, just occupied by the sound of my own silent thoughts. Yeah, why not? We could raid out the stream. It's been over 3 hours. It's fine. I have a longer stream tomorrow, really like. Maybe I'll get up a little bit earlier and kick things off a little bit earlier to make things easier on it. This isn't the most exciting gameplay loop ever, anyway, so. Alright, let's do that. Let's find someone to raid it out to. That sounds like a plan. Alright. Who's on that we follow? Who's Violet Nova? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Rezon has 52 viewers. Damn. She's growing fast. Oh. That's interesting. Huey the pirate. Who's on this really small? Oh, no, really small like me. Astro Wolf. It'd be nice to be up on like the 20 viewer range. That'd be cool. But let's run into Ray. That's that seems like a plan. Kind of picking at random here, but alright, here we go.
Okay. She is She's just a girl. Oh my god, Win! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Hi, Win. It's been a while. How was stream? Hello, raiders. My name is Ray Hitora. I'm a Red Black Stripe Tiger VTuber, and I am polling for Cypher, and I have been stalling for the past hour. So if you're wondering, hey, how's polls going? I haven't done them yet. No, Alaris, I'll get you one. I'll get you one. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I'm stalling. I am stalling. When they come, they will go. We'll do them now. You're so right. You're so right. Okay. With Kira blessing us for the past hour, for Alaris, for Squinty being locked in the room because he's going crazy, for Alaris, who wants a copy of Cypher, and for Win for raiding. Yeet. Never mind. That was a fluke. It's fine. Is she worth coming